Oh, you look different already.
Oh, jeez.
Look at that.
No more eyebrow, that's why.
Even more handsome. How are you feeling?
Good.
Nervous? Not? You look pretty relaxed.
Yeah, not nervous. We'll see what happens. I might be nervous when I'm up there, but right now, not a problem.
Good. What's your game plan for tonight?
Just try not to forget too many lines.
Nervous?
No, not really.
No? How you like your outfit and your makeup?
It's good. I like it. It's pretty natural.
About an hour before showtime. How you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. I can't wait to get this over with.
No butterflies?
No, none. And then to be like this, again, out of my element, like anyone else. But it's all for a wonderful cause, and it's obviously to celebrate the Shinen and Kai New Year's place. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
How are you feeling?
I'm excited. Just can't wait.
No, not nervous?
I am. See?
Oh my god, look at that. She got a little crib notes right over there.
Yeah.
Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Have you seen your makeup?
Yeah.
What do you-
Actually,
what
it's
do-
not that bad.
Not bad. Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
Okay, go get them. Good luck.
Yay.
Have you seen your makeup so far up to this point?
Yeah, I've seen pictures.
Oh, and what do you think?
So, I think I'm gonna scare some people. Scare my kids.
Okay. What's your game plan for your performance?
I don't know. I gotta take some deep breaths because I think the adrenaline is gonna make me talk faster. So,
Okay, go get them.
thank you.
Right on. Right. Okay. Now you said like when you get liquid courage, you might do little karaoke's or something.
Oh, and just one more glass.
Oh, one more glass. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Breakaway.
Thank you.
Feeling pretty good. Not too nervous. Everybody is doing really well. Kind of relaxed. Kind of chill. We're gonna put on a good show.
What's your game plan?
Game plan? I think I can just go off script the whole thing, just ad lib the whole way. No, not at all. I tried that at rehearsal and I messed up real bad. So, but we're gonna have fun.
It's the main thing. All right.
Yeah, mahalos.
Tozai! Honolulu, Nihonjin, Shoko Kagisho no Mina Sama. Shinnen akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. 本日、証拠5人の男を愛、務め、まっする一路、隅から隅まで、続いとよろしく、お引き回しのほど、お願い申し上げ、立って祭ります。皆様、こんばんは。Good evening and aloha. On behalf of the Honolulu Japanese Chamber of Commerce, we extend our best wishes for a happy and prosperous new year to you. We bid farewell to the year of the tiger and welcome the year of the rabbit. Here at home, President Steve succeeded Wayne Ishihara, who retired in 2021 after 12 years at the helm. Bossman Steve, supported by a super staff, the 3 M's, Marilyn, Mina, and Mai. They continue to steer our chamber in the right direction. HJCC had a super 2022. On the international scene, after a 3-year pause due to the pandemic, a contingent of HJCC leadership, led by past chair Rika Hirata, visited our sister chamber in Japan, the Hiroshima Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And on the lighter side, the 45th annual Samurai Classic, held at Member Golf Course Pearl Country Club, was a great success, with a sold-out crowd of 198 golfers. And those gourmet hot dogs on hole number 5, courtesy of Sodexo. Welcome to the 77th performance of the Shoko Shiranam Gonin Otoko, a modified kabuki play, HJCC-style. Ever since 1938, the HJCC has maintained this tradition and has held this performance every year except during the war years. This performance is especially significant as, according to Japanese beliefs, one's 77th birthday is referred to as Kiju, meaning joy of life. So tonight, we also commemorate our 77th birthday, or the age of joy. During the past 2 years, this performance was held virtually due to the pandemic. It is so wonderful to see everyone in person this evening, enjoying this festive occasion, where we can shake hands, hug each other, instead of that dreaded fist bump. It is my pleasure to introduce tonight's kabuki play to you that portrays 5 notorious samurai thieves who are captured by a clever policeman. These samurai daikon yakusha dorobos, all daring and good sport chamber members, brag about themselves and have interesting stories to tell you. We also have a historic first tonight that I will refrain from revealing and let the cast tell you. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I grew up in Mililani and went to Mid-Pacific Institute in lush Manoa Valley. I did okay in school, played baseball and soccer, and active in what else but survival. Then off to UH Manoa, a baseball throws down the road, graduated with a degree in marketing. While at UH, I worked part-time for Sodexo that provided all of the food service on campus. But of course, I worked at Waikele Clubhouse in the catering department to earn extra money. Little did I realize then the impact of that part-time job. After graduating, I continued on at Sodexo as concessions manager, the Stand Sheriff Center, catering manager at UH Manoa, and 25 years later, I am still employed at Sodexo. I progressed from catering manager at UH Manoa to the University of San Francisco, to regional director for the West in Los Angeles, then back to Hawaii as district manager, and to my present position as vice president in Hawaii, where I am the senior executive responsible for Sodexo's food service activities at all of Sodexo's campus accounts, to include the University of Hawaii system at Manoa, Hilo, and Maui, and many of the independent schools that you are familiar with, such as Iolani, Sacred Hearts, Mid-Pacific, and Marino. Only one highlight, outstanding of a paycheck still coming. I received the National Spirit of Sodexo Award for leadership in the support of diversity and inclusion. Sodexo is a global leader in services that improves quality of life. Operating in 55 countries, our group serves 100 million consumers each day. Through its unique combination of on-site food and facilities management, benefits and reward services, and personal and home services. I am also one of the directors on the board of the HJCC. Sodexo has been a proud supporter of the Chamber since 2008. And in 2022, I was recognized as Maverick, the Outstanding Member of the Year. But all these would not have been possible without the love and support of a wonderful family. My partner, Lorene, with Mastercare, and daughter, Lana, age 15, a sophomore at, where else but MPI. So tonight, I humbly and proudly portray your Kojyo. I am Marc Kaimi Nakamoto. Minasama, dozo yoroshiku onegai moshiage ya. Tatematsurimasu.
Policeman!それ行くのは証拠五人男の一党じゃねえか。我々は俺はMeakashi Kingoroじゃ。いちいち名乗って成敗受けよ。とわれて何のるもおこがましがカニョヘ生まれのカニョヘ育ちノルデーム大学でマスターを取り趣味は靴磨きワイはジェネラルホスピタルの最高シーコ責任者を司る侍泥棒I am the leader of this notorious bunch of samurai dorobo because I am the most handsome of them all. On behalf of all my fellow dorobo, we also wish you a happy and prosperous new year. May the year of the rabbit be good to you and your families. Shinen akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. From the beauty of the Ko'olaos, Kaniohe, where I was born and raised, to Green Manoa Valley to attend Punahou School. Go Boys! And the University of Hawaii. Go Boys! To the Hoosier State, Indiana, to get my MBA from the University of Notre Dame. Go Irish! This hotshot dorobo is in hospital administration. Through 12 years of healthcare leadership and 12 years of general management, I helped open a hospital in Naples, Florida, and 2 healthcare companies in Hawaii. After starting the hospital in 2007, only to watch it struggle financially, I left Florida as it was too hot and had too many hurricanes and snakes and alligators and water hazards. Dang. I returned home on a more humble and safer path. Coming home, I worked for Island Movers Incorporated, managing the moving and armored car divisions. I carried a gun at work. Bang, bang. Don't do that. I even managed a parking company, taking care of the most important properties. In fact, I spent many hours cleaning this very parking lot Sand the floor. Sand the floor. Finally, 7 years after coming home, I found my way back to healthcare. After spending time at Rehab Hospital of the Pacific, I started Oahu Home Healthcare with Lei in the back over there, and founded my former company, Hawaii Home Therapy. But today, since 2019, I help run Wahiawa General Hospital as the Chief Operating Officer. Founded in 1944, Wahiawa General Hospital provides essential medical services to the Central Oahu and North Shore communities. Besides our inpatient units, we have a very busy emergency department, a beautiful imaging department, and a hardworking outpatient therapy team, all providing quality care close to home. Speaking of home, when I'm not at work, I enjoy the comforts of home, spending time with wife Monica, also in healthcare. An advanced practice nurse with the Queen's University Medical Group, and daughter Sasha, a 6th grader at Konoho School. My wife and daughter would be upset if I didn't also mention the family cat Miller. We like to work out, watch movies, and then work out again! But the most relaxing way to take my mind off work is by having a cigar and tasting some various types of wine, whiskey, or rum. Many times with some of you sitting in this room right now. Where'd Steve go? And of all hobbies, polishing shoes. Yes, that's right, polishing shoes. I like to take that shoe, study it, the make of the leather, the curve of the toe box, the shape of the vamp. I like to polish it till it's perfect. One scuff mark, and I'll do it over again. So, when you want advice on the medical industry, or how to start a company, or how to polish your shoes, call Wahiawa General Hospital. Not for the shoes. And ask for Brandon, Teru, Tomita. Chief Operating Officer. But tonight, I portray the most handsome, whiskey drinking, cigar smoking, and polished of all my fellow Dorobo. I am Nippon Daemon!
Sate, その次に、被刑士は江ノ島ならぬグアム生まれ、幼い頃は選ばれし、ミスハワイにも選ばれし、ネイティブハワイの侍なり。皆様、こんばんは and aloha. Tonight, you are witnessing history in the making. In the 77-year history of the Shiranami Gonin Otoko performance, this is the first time, yes, the first time, that a kabuki star is a native Hawaiian wahine. Our forefathers who founded this event 77 years ago are probably scratching their heads thinking, what? But that's okay, uncles, I get them tonight. My parents, originally from Laie, Oahu, were stationed in Agana, Guam, where I was born. They later returned to their beautiful Laie home to raise me and my two sisters. I am the middle child, and I am the one that always, besides getting in trouble, always took the lead in everything. There is much to do when you're raised in the country. For me, no such thing as cute ribbons and dresses, no. It was shorts, t-shirts, slippers, and ponytail. I spent a majority of my time outdoors playing all types of sports. From dodgeball, kickball, chase master. Remember you had the slippers on the hands? We did that. To my favorite, football. The boys never had a chance when I took over as quarterback for our neighborhood football games. That's right. I could throw a pass just like Tua and Mariota. In fact, better than them. Coach Timmy Chang of the struggling UH football team, you should have recruited me. You can try again next year. But all that changed when I entered high school. No more the tomboy look. While my sisters became Red Raiders at Kahuku, I became a warrior at Kamehameha. Imua. Imua. Where's my Kamehameha people in here? That's right, there you go. Thank you. Besides not having that tomboy look anymore, I upgraded from the shorts, t-shirt, rubber slippers, and ponytail to that Farrah Fawcett flip hairstyle, the pink lip gloss, bubblegum flavor, if any of you guys remember that, the high-waisted pants, and the formulary wedges. Boy, am I dating myself. And then it was off to Manoa Valley, where I received a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. I wanted to be a sports psychologist, but it all changed when one of my friends tricked me into entering a contest. There were over 30 contestants. I later learned it was the University of Hawaii Homecoming Queen pageant. And being the tira from Laie, I figured why not go for it because I'm a competitor. And guess what? I won. But that then opened the doors for me to pursue my childhood dream. In June of 1987, I was crowned Miss Hawaii. That was 50 pounds ago. And get it over there. And little did I know, my football passing skills would then turn into the perfect pageant wave. Wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, kiss, throw, open. Wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, kiss, throw. Everybody can do it. If this tomboy from Laie can do it, so can you. After my reign was done, I continued with my speaking engagements and singing and dancing hula. I then went on to Japan, where I hosted Polynesian shows. I also spoke a few phrases in Japanese to get the audience to come up and dance the hukila with me. And I learned a joke in Japanese. You want to hear it? Okay, here it goes. Zo wa haraka no otoko ni nani itaka? What did the elephant say to the naked man? Can you breathe through that? And if you didn't get that, it's Craig Hirasaki's fault. He told me to say that. I later returned back home to Honolulu to take advantage of my entrepreneurial spirit. I opened my own modeling school and later ventured into the retail clothing industry with my sisters. We also opened up a production company producing fashion shows, pageants, and other entertainment endeavors. Before I knew it, 30 years went by. Fast forward to today, I am a state licensed health and life insurance agent, an event planner, a director of productions, motivational speaker, and professional MC. In addition to my busy life, I did a crazy thing, and I ran for office. In 2020, in a statewide election, I was elected trustee to the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. Representing the islands of Lanai and Molokai, where I currently live in beautiful Ho'olehua. As trustees, we are responsible for policymaking and managing a $700 million trust fund for our Hawaiian beneficiaries. And by the way, next year I'm running, so everybody don't forget, vote, okay? There's much more to it than just busy bee, me. I also am a proud mother. I have 2 independent kabuki-loving children. The first is my daughter, Kaila Kauilani He. She's 26 years old, a graduate of Mid-Pacific Institute. Go Owls! And she is a graduate of the University of Hawaii at Manoa with a degree in communications. And she's also a professional model and actress. She started her career in Japan. Fast forward for her, actually backwards for her, in 2015, my daughter was honored with winning the Miss Hawaii Teen USA title. Oh, following in her mommy's footsteps, so kawaii. And then there is my son. Cannot forget about him. My son is Marcus Kaniaulono-He, 21 years old, and currently a senior at Arizona State University. Go Sun Devils! He is also a professional model and actor. In fact, he just wrapped up a new Hawaii-based TV show for Roku TV, which will debut this March. I don't know the name of the show because he didn't tell me. Marcus, come on. I am blessed to have such a wonderful life because now that I'm a hotshot kabuki samurai dorable, if you guys need advice in modeling, pageants, managing a trust fund, or even throwing a football, contact me at 1-800-HA-WINE. Once again, that's 1-800-HA-WINE. Cheering! I am Luana, Alapa. But tonight, I portray the most talented, the most beautiful, and the most charming of these samurai dorobos. I am Benten, Kozo, yep, Kikkunosuke.
後に飛慶氏は三重県生まれ、日本で育ち、住友商事に勤め、世界を股にかけ仕事をするも、マウイ生まれの主人と出会い、今はパシフィックアプライアンスグループを共同経営するものなり。 a notorious samurai dorobo all the way from the motherland, Japan. Born and raised in a small town in Mie Prefecture, central part of Japan, we have beautiful tea and rice fields all over the place. We also have fresh seafood, great sake, and much, much more. Oh, how I miss it. I went to Ritsumeikan University in the historic city of Kyoto. I graduated with a degree in international law. However, instead of pursuing a career in law, I hooked up with an international conglomerate, Sumitomo Corporation. In Tokyo and Pennsylvania, as Sumitomo's sales and business development person, I traveled all over the world to grow Sumitomo's mineral resources business, such as coal, iron ore, and nickel. I had a very interesting experience with my last name back then. My maiden name was spelled Jose. So, in English or Spanish, it is Jose, right? But in Japanese, it is Jose. So, because of that, some people expected me to be a male and Latino. You should see people's confused faces when I met them for the first time. No way, Jose. During the 8 years, I have touched 4 corners of the world, 28 countries, from Asia to Europe, Africa, Middle East, North America, and South America, and even today's much publicized Ukraine and Russia. I enjoyed exotic city of Istanbul, pyramids in Egypt, jazz night in New Orleans. Thank you, Sumitomo, for the wonderful experience. And free flights, free hotels, and tons of airline miles. But after many twists and turns, I have settled in this beautiful Aloha state since 2018. I became a co-owner of a home appliance company, Pacific Appliance Group, established in 1997. I work for the boss, my Maui-born husband, Garrett. May I say that I am a great wife, moving all the way from Japan to Hawaii and helping his dream and business. And even now, I am becoming adorable to promote our business. How nice to have a typical Japanese wife, very shy, very reserved, and say yes to what husband says. What a journey. Pacific Appliance Group has an outstanding portfolio of top brands of appliances. We have been serving notable new developments, contractors, designers, property managers, and homeowners. Please come visit our showroom at 650 Koho Street in Kalihi. So, thank you. So, if you have any questions about traveling to the countries I visited, or any home appliance question, please call Pacific Appliance Group and ask for Jose. No, ごめん、mistake. Ask for Ayaka, Hamai. But tonight, I portray the most traveled of all the fellow Dorobos. I am Tadanobu Rihei.
Mata. Sono 次に連なるはカリフォルニア生まれのヒーロー育ち。ハワイ大学ではアカウンティングと MIS のダブルメジャーをするも見事に4年で卒業し今はハワイアン航空で見事に出世し Executive Vice President CFO 侍なりBorn in the gateway city, Whittier, California. Thank you. I moved to the city along the bay, Hilo Bay, when I was 7 years old. I am, therefore, bilingual. I speak English and Hilo Pidgin. Not like Pro City Pidgin. I was a Waikia High School warrior, where I excelled as a cheerleader, a diver, and a band geek. I was a champion diver on Waikea's swim team. You should see me do the swan dive. So graceful. But, away, one day at practice, I lost my concentration. I fell flat on my face and I broke my front tooth on the diving board. Not sure what hurt more, my face or my pride. Well, there went my dreams of being an Olympic diver. From being a warrior at Waikia High School, I became a rainbow warrior at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. I double majored in accounting and management information systems. I was determined to graduate in 4 years, mainly because my counselor told me that I couldn't do it. She issued a challenge, but like a true scholar, samurai, and maybe because I'm competitive and stubborn, I went gambare. Fast forward to 2016, I was recognized as one of Pacific Business News 20 for the next 20. Because I was too old for 40 under 40. And in 2021, I was inducted into the UH Scheidler College of Business Hall of Honor. Yep, pretty good for a girl from Hilo. So, after slaving away, working hard at Coopers & Lybrand, PricewaterhouseCoopers, and Hawaiian Electric Company, I thought I'd try working for an airline so my parents can fly over to chauffeur my kids and bring us Big Island candies. So, in 2005, I joined Hawaiian Airlines as the Senior Director of Sarbanes-Oxley Compliance and Special Projects. It's another name for Garut. But again, I went gambare, and I progressed from Senior Director to VP Controller, and today, I am the Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of the 10th largest airline in the United States. Hawaiian Airlines. Whew, plenty of responsibilities. Hawaiian Airlines was founded in 1929 and today employs over 7,300 employees, many of your family and friends. We are your hometown carrier. We are the top provider of air transportation in the state, with over 150 daily flights between the islands. We also provide nonstop service from Hawaii to various cities on the mainland and Japan, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand, Tahiti, and American Samoa. Hey, Japan is open to tourists, and the exchange rate's really good. So you can buy your tickets online today at hawaiianairlines.com. But I should also mention that I'm on the board of directors of Island Insurance Company because they bought 2 tables tonight. Thank you. With all the stress at work, I enjoy spending time with my family. Husband Kip, who is a sales agent at Liberty Mutual. So if you need home, life, or auto insurance, you can call Kip or Island Insurance. My daughter Cameron, a 9th grader at Punahou, who is an avid soccer player, and my son Case, a 7th grader at Hanalani, who dreams of being a Major League Baseball player. We enjoy traveling and watching sporting events, but not watching the Dodgers lose to the Padres in the NLDS. Just saying. So, for all your air travel needs, whether for business or pleasure, come fly with us and experience authentic Hawaiian hospitality. And if you need help with anything, just call reservations. Because they'll be more helpful than me. I am Shannon, Okinaka. Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer at Hawaiian Airlines. Thank you. But tonight, I portray the most stressed but most akamai of all the dorobos. I am Akaboshi Jyuzaburo.
Sate, どんじりに非形詞は
生まれも育ちもカネオヘハワイ大学を成績優秀で卒業し、今は青年商工会議所の理事長を務め、ベンカフワイでイベントプランニングを司る侍。Growing up on the windward side, I was attending schools in attending schools in Nu'uanu and Makiki. I was known as a townie wannabe to all my dad's Castle grad friends. As a kid, I spent my days after school either studying Japanese at Nu'uanu Wakei Gakuen or hanging around Hakubundo, where my dad was president for over 20 years until he sold it in 2012. At Roosevelt High School, I was in the Key Club, Inter-School Club, Spirit Club, Peer Education Group, paddling team, chaired homecoming events, prom committees, and was even class president. Can you imagine how many numbers were next to my name in the yearbook index? After graduation, I continued my education at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. My grades were pretty good. I made the dean's list and was invited to join Phi Upsilon Omicron, a national honor society. After 4 years, I graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in apparel product design and merchandising. For those of you who don't know, that's the complicated way of saying fashion merchandising. Do you like the outfit I picked out for tonight? In 2007, I landed every fashion major's dream job as an assistant buyer at Macy's. For all my friends, fans out there, I even did the I'm an assistant buyer bit when I landed the job. I stayed there for 8.5 years until they closed our offices in 2016. Trying to find my next dream job, I moved around doing buying and purchasing for various locally owned companies such as Maui Divers Jewelry, Hawaiian Hosts, and the Tour Bakehouse. Brandon Lamb. But now, I am with the best, most trusted bank in Hawaii. Bank of Hawaii! Bank of Hawaii values their employees and works hard to give back to the community and our employees. You know how I know? It's my job. I'm in marketing and part of the community and employee engagement department. Did you watch the news in October? Well, if you did, and you saw Bank of Hawaii at the Pride Parade, I was there at 5 a.m. gluing butterflies to our float, and I woke up at 3 a.m. If you watched the news in November and saw Bank of Hawaii employees, and with the help of Hawaiian Airlines employees, how we planted 2,000 trees in a day at the Waianae Kai Forest Reserve. I was there at 6 a.m., woke up at 4 a.m., and I set up and personally led our group up the trail to the work site. And if you've ever watched the UH game, volleyball or basketball, you know that arena they're playing in? the Simplify Arena, and the Simplify athletes playing in there, they're all sponsored by Bank of Hawaii, because we're awesome. And if you've ever gone to a UH game and got some, hold on. You got some free Bank of Hawaii swag. When you walked into the stadium, I might have been the one that handed it to you. All of these efforts and events are planned by our team to give back to the community and our employees. But because event planning during work hours is not enough, I decided to do this voluntarily, as I am currently the president of the Honolulu Japanese Junior Chamber of Commerce. We provide young men and women between the ages of 21 and 39 the opportunity to grow personally and professionally through community service, networking, and professional development events. Among our many activities, we also do a little project that you may have heard of called the Cherry Blossom Festival. Now in its 71st year, the Cherry Blossom Festival holds the honor of being one of the longest, continually running ethnic festivals in Hawaii. On Sunday, January 15th, we will unveil our 71st Cherry Blossom Festival Queen contestants right here at the JCCH Teruya Courtyard. Hope to see you there. 3 months later, on Friday, March 31st, at the Sheraton Waikiki Ballrooms, one of them will be crowned our 71st Cherry Blossom Festival Queen and go on to represent the festival with her court within the community and even overseas. If you are interested in purchasing a souvenir book, a t-shirt, a golf team, ticket to contestant reception, or even a ticket to festival ball, please see me or any other HJCC member at table 24 and 25. When I'm not planning events, I enjoy spending time with my family, friends, boyfriend Aaron, and Bunny Barry. Gotta focus on my bunny, okay? My pet bunny Barry. He's a 2-pound fuzzball. He roams free around the house and comes running full speed anytime the fridge or a bag of rice opens. I also love to sing karaoke. If you offer me some liquid courage, I'll sing whatever you want. And if you also have some of that liquid courage, it'll sound good too. For more information on Bank of Hawaii or the Honolulu Japanese Junior Chamber of Commerce, please email me, Sheri, Aiko, Morishige, at president@hjjcc.com. But tonight, I portray the busiest and most sleep-deprived of all these dotables. I am Nango, Rikimaru.
Shoko Gonin Otoko no men yokuzo nanotta no. それじゃおいらも名乗って聞かせやしょう。金代兵に生まれ、高校大学時代はサクソフォンをたしなむも、ジェットプログラムで広島に渡り、今は JN プロダクションズでメディアの仕事をし、日本をこよなく愛する十手持ちなり。Well, well, well. What an interesting bunch of dorobos I have captured. The leader, a cigar smoking hospital administrator, a tomboy turned beauty queen samurai dorobo, a globe-trotting business owner samurai dorobo, a high-flying airline executive samurai dorobo, and the boss lady of junior chamber and banker samurai dorobo. But not to be outdone, this policeman has some interesting stories to tell you. I excelled playing saxophone at Castle High School, along with classmate Gordon Kagawa. Gordon, where you stay? Oh, Gordon Kagawa! I continued saxophone in UH marching band, so tonight I will toot my own horn. My father and my mother's love of Japan and music greatly influenced my brother, sister, and me. In my 20s, I went to live in Hiroshima to teach English on JET program. I lived on tiny Toyoshima Island, just 6 miles around. Right, Scott? In beautiful Seto Inland Sea. Maybe you know. 瀬戸は広げてゆなみこなみ Because of my musical abilities, I conducted Japan's national anthem with the school band at Undokai Sports Day. Quite an accomplishment for gaijin foreigner like me. I also discovered my Hiroshima roots. My family has a charming hillside temple near Kure City. I ring the big temple bell at sunset for whole town to hear. Gong. 夕焼け小焼けで日が暮れて山のお寺の鐘が鳴るじゃあ皆さん一緒にカラスと一緒に言いましょう。ありがとうございます。上手上手です。Oh, how I love living in Japan. But I come back to Hawaii and I meet the love of my life, Regina. A very smart, very strong, very attractive wahine. First time we meet, my heart goes doki doki, doki doki. Love at first sight. By the way, in Latin, Regina means queen. So tonight, that makes me the Kingoro. We have been married for 28 beautiful years. And I just have one thing to say to you, my love. Dahil sa'yo nais kong mabuhay. Dahil sa'yo hanggang mamatay. We have 2 Japapino sons. Pablo, he played saxophone in UH Marching Band too, and is a 3rd generation DOE public school teacher, following in the footsteps of Regina and my mother, Helen. Pablo is the director of the resurging Kahuku High School Band program. And second son, Carlos, valedictorian, Kailua High School 4 years ago. Carlos loves Japan too. In fact, last year he studied Japanese language at Doshisha University in historic Kyoto. He just returned yesterday and will graduate this May in biology from Pomona College in Los Angeles. Maybe Cherry Blossom, you should take a closer look at my sons. I'm joking. I saw my first Gonin Otoko in 1987 as part of JN Productions' camera crew. And it was my dream to someday be on this very stage as famous kabuki actor. My crew is filming here tonight, so please take my best side. I work hard every day for same company for 37 years. I have been writer, narrator, choreographer, producer, and director, and I lead our camera crew on assignment to exotic places in Asia Pacific, from Guam to Singapore. Today, I preside over our locally owned Kama Aina company, serving the media needs of our Hawaii, national, and international clients. In the old analog days, we subtitled classic Japanese TV programs so popular in Hawaii, broadcast on Oceanic, KHNL, and Kiku, such as Ozumo Digest, Abarembo Shogun, Soko ga Shiritai, and Kikaida! Switch on. 1, 2. All right, thank you. But in today's digital world, we translate Japanese manga and subtitle anime like Naruto, Bleach, Sailor Moon, which can be watched on Hulu and Netflix around the world. This year, we celebrate 42 years in business, and we have been chamber members for 27 years. So please call me if you need a video, translation, graphic design, or subtitles. I am the president of JN Productions. Roberto, Toru, Kaleo, Furukawa. Tonight, I portray the most competent and fully funded policeman who likes to sing. I am Meakashi Kingoro. Shoko Shiranam Gonin Otoko. 神妙に縄にかかれ。
いつつすれ立つ海外の5年男に勝ったぞりて。
兄添えの顔ぶれは誰？Shiranami Gonin Otoko。
その名とどろく雷の音に響きし、我々は
1000人余りのその中で極印歌る頭文
不定か、補定か、ヌスとの腹は大きな肝様。